All right, just a quick tour real fast. Sweet potatoes are doing just fine. Looks like the dirt's starting to stack up a little bit, like there might be something underneath there. Not quite sure. I actually added some fertilizer and you can see the difference between the old leaves and the healthier leaves that have come in. But anyway, looks like it's doing good. My neglected cherry tomatoes, I've been out of town for several weeks, but looks like they need to be cut back or tamed a little bit. Still producing a few tomatoes. Nothing worth really writing home about. These sweet peppers are actually doing pretty well now. It's a constant battle with aphids, guys. Let me see if I can find some ants and some aphids. Maybe right here. Well, no, you can see where they were though. We've had carnage. Yeah, there you go. Look at all the dead aphid carcasses everywhere on these things. But the good news is it hasn't eliminated some production. We've got one coming in right there. Obviously it's not a ton, but we've got another one over here, another one up there, got one down there, another one over here. We got one right here as well, and it looks like it's starting to turn, so that's cool. And then again, we've got another one over here. Let me see if I can get it to zoom in. There we go. Oh yeah, we've even got one down here. And even my bell pepper plant is starting to put some crazy shaped bell peppers. Probably lack of water for a few days, but it is coming in. The purple jalapeno. It's got quite a few purple jalapenos on there, so we're doing pretty good on that. You know, the heat calmed down a little bit and all the plants are starting to produce again. You know, these are those long tomatoes. I think I figured out, I think they're Marzano and they're just runts because the plants are small. I mean, heck, this plant's only 3 feet tall and very thin stalked, as you can see. So this is just its first batch. Probably will do much better on the next round. But it's starting to produce a little bit. We've even got a few more back here on this plant. And you know, this one's not doing too good. I guess I gotta tame this as well. God, I've been neglecting everything back here, guys. I am somewhat embarrassed about how poorly I've done, but I've been so busy. Anyway, got that going on. We got something new over here. Looks like we have, yep, an ant farm. Because that's not supposed to look like that in this corner. I'll have to get rid of those. Damn ants just keep continuing to be nemesises. Look at, I just moved the stick a little bit. And the ants will start swarming. We'll let them be for right now. I got a surprise for them in a little bit. Fresno peppers, guys. We're starting to get them again. Got, you know, we had a couple fall, as you can see down here. Had one fall. I think the heat or the pests keep messing with it. But the good news is we've got several more coming in. These plants were aphid attacked. Even my lowly serrano peppers got the miniature of all serrano peppers. And look at this. Looks like we're starting to get either bottom end rot or pests in there. But as you can see, my aphids problem really destroyed the red savina right here. The orange Scotch bonnets and the serrano pepper has just taken a toll. It even spread to this Jawala pepper plant, but it looks like it's come back. I treated it, starting to get peppers on it again. There's lots of little mini peppers growing in on these on this top here, and it's got several peppers curled up pretty good. Not exactly your ideal looking pepper. Matter of fact, there's quite a few peppers on it, some curled, some not. But again, this was due to the aphids and the pests. Looks like the Big Jim pepper plants are doing good. Let me show you what I got here. I've got a couple, if I get a good look at them. Got a couple of Big Jim peppers right here. Got a couple more down over here. And on this middle plant, got a big one right here. Another big one down there. We've got a few more large peppers over here. Oh, another one down there. That's actually a nice size one as well. That's a real big one actually. And looks like we even have some beginning ones right here. And over here, quite a few. It's pretty good. We've got another one down there. And I'm sure I could hunt and find some more, but any extent, we've got some good big gem peppers coming in. And then on the Tasmanian Devils, we've got a couple of them coming in right here. I haven't really looked at these. I didn't even know I had some coming in, so that's good news. Got a couple on that one. I don't see a whole heck of a lot more, just a lot of flowering. But now that it's starting to put some on, I'm sure we'll see more. And on the chocolate habanero, you know, I've only harvested one pepper of these so far. I'm not seeing a bunch of flowers yet. Looks like we're still a little bit away. Oh, we got some beginning flowers. But we'll see if I get any fruit sets here in the next week on these as well. I don't see aphids, so that's good. On these other sweet peppers and mini peppers over here, looks like we are getting some fruit sets as well. I'll just quickly point out that we got one there. Got another one down here. Looks like we've got some beginning ones right here. Looks like we got some beginning bell peppers as well. Right there. Another one up here. Ooh, we had, yeah, and these had the case of the aphids as well. If you look, you see all the carcasses. But we've got another pepper down here, guys. And another pepper up here. So yeah, I don't need to check all the leaves, but it looks like the peppers are doing pretty good. Wanted to show you that it looks like it's time to start harvesting some green beans. Got quite a bit of green beans going on. They're not exactly still that great. The plants aren't, but they're starting to put out some green beans, and that's good. So I'll probably take some of these larger ones that you see here, peel them off, see how they taste. Anyway, they're not doing bad. My sugar snap pea that was planted months ago has finally kind of stayed alive. Not doing anything. I'm not too proud of it. Guys, those vine borers got to my squash over here. You know, I tried like crazy to save these two, but they were just too long gone. You know, you live and learn. But my zucchini plant has survived the vine borers. Now, I did start getting some of this powdery mildew, it appears, on these top couple of leaves. I'm not familiar with powdery mildew. I'm thinking that's what it is, sorry. The leaves are healthy underneath. They look good, so I'm not quite sure what that is. You know what that could be? That could be the Epsom salt I sprayed on them. I'm gonna keep an eye on it and see if it gets worse. It might just be the Epsom salt because it looks weird. But anyway, they're not doing too bad. We do have a couple more of those Marzano slash whatever the heck they are, cherry tomatoes on these, so that's good. I don't have any, oh, I do have some female flowers started, but they're not open yet. Let me see if I give you an example. There's one right there, another one below it. So once those suckers open, I'll be hand pollinating. I hope they do it over the next 3 or 4 days because I'll be gone after that for a week again, so we're hoping. Kabocha squash, guys, died. Almost died. It had several more vine borers than I thought in it. I got rid of them all, and it appears as though it's got some new life back into it. So we'll see if it makes it. If it does, great. If it doesn't, that's what happens when you neglect your plants. Oh, I did want to point out, I haven't shown you guys this, but I do have a key lime tree back here, and we do have some key limes. So it looks like there's another one down there. So it looks like we're gonna have some limes here for my Coronas. All right, I'm gonna stop the video, guys, and we're gonna go take a look on the other side of the yard. I'll be right back. All right, I'm coming around the back way, not through the front gate. Let's take a look at what we got here, guys. I want to show you what I got going on. Now, again, I haven't done much. I planted a couple of red potatoes. One finally came up. It's been 2 weeks. I'm not seeing the start from the other one yet, so we'll see if it comes up. But we do have one that came up. The golden bantam corn. Now, these I only planted 12 of these, but let me say it over. I planted 24. There was 2 seeds, 2 seeds, 2 seeds, 2 seeds, and that marker was over here. Everything came up, so I separated them and added the extra seeds, their own rows, or their own sprouts, their own little section. I haven't separated these two yet because they were stuck together. Here's the problem, guys. It was neglected to get the proper watering, so the corn actually doesn't look all that great, but it'll survive. I just recently watered it. It's wet again. This will come in good. We've got several. What do we got? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, actually 22 corns. The better the 2 here, I'll just save, and the other one I'll chop off. But the golden bantam corn's coming in. You know, I can't stop the pests. Every time these get a second set of leaves, the Swiss chard, they eat it. And officially, that sugar snap pea died. This one is surviving. I probably just need to pull off this immature fruit. I think I will, because it's putting stress on this plant and it's not doing too good. So it may not make it as far as surviving, guys. This is the one I started indoors and brought outside. Let me see if these are any good. You know what? They are pretty good. Anyway, but I'm not too concerned about those, because look what I planted over here. More snap peas. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, including this monster that's growing at a nice rate. So these started outside. They've been outside. They're doing just fine. We got a whole row of Bush Lake green beans, guys. These are the ones that survived on the other side that I showed you the green beans on. These I started 10 plants. No, 12 plants. One didn't come up here, but the other 5 did. And on this side, only 2 came up. But you know what? Green beans are hard to sprout sometimes. They're very prone to getting white flies or stuff in the soil. Matter of fact, looks like we got a secondary one that's tried to sprout there. But anyway, we'll see how those do. I know they're not bad for cold weather crops, and we'll let them go. It's a little muddy back here. I'm in my suit, but let's take a look. So this is where I had that potato patch. And again, I'm struggling with potatoes, guys. I had put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potatoes in here. Finally, after 4 weeks, now I know they were buried a foot down, but after 4 weeks, we finally got our first sprout. Looks good. Sure took a long time to come up though. So this side's struggling, guys. I've got some Detroit red beets that are planted right here that are coming up. They haven't done much. We actually have 2 rows of them, and I'll just show you what happens. Looks like we got critters eating the tops. And so it's been a hard going for these guys. They eat one leaf, it grows the other one back. I don't know if we're gonna get any Detroit red beets here until the pests stop coming. I probably just need to put a grate on top of this as these come in. Garlic's starting to come in a little bit over here. But again, pests eating all my tops. My mustard of India has struggled as well because they keep eating them. Radishes, guys, they were doing good. They were doing good, and as you can see, they're just getting eaten to nothing. That's what I get for not putting the tops on. Matter of fact, you can see the remnants of something that ate All of my radish right there. Look at the little poop. Wow. Unbelievable. No matter what I do, these pests keep coming. And something destroyed my garlic over there, or at least knocked it down. I can't even get it to stand up anymore. Something just keeps messing with it. I set it up, I pin it up, it falls back down. So I don't know, I might have to just let it go. Carrots are coming in. Probably need to thin these suckers out, but for now, I'm just gonna let them be. But they are coming in. We got quite a bit of carrots, 20 or something, 25. Green beans are healthy. I'm sorry, green onions are healthy. Probably have to trim these down pretty soon because they're doing really well. And the Detroit red beets that we started earlier inside are hanging in there. So we got about another 30 days so I can maybe harvest some of these. They're not really doing that good because same story, guys. Evidenced of something eating them every time I'm not around. They just pick them to death. And I don't know how they're getting in back here. So I need to figure it out what it is. I mean, it must be a mouse or a rat or something because the rabbits don't get back here. They do not get back here. There's no way they're getting back here. So it's got to be something smaller getting in under the fence over there. I was thinking about leaving my dogs over here for a few days and let everything grow out. But guess what? My dogs, my dogs love to eat the tops off of the plants more than the pests do. So can't do that. Anyway, that's all we got for today. I do have some stuff going on indoors, which I'll show you maybe this weekend, but I wanted to give you a quick roundup of the yard. And again, thanks for being patient with me. We're still learning as we go, and hopefully I'll get some something cool to show you when I get those big gym peppers harvested. Probably still a few weeks away though. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you later.